How's it going, guys? We got a box of Shadows over Innistrad here. We're gonna start a box opening. Just picked this box up from the pre-release. Came with the shiny, let's see if I can find it over here. Came with the shiny Thalia. It's pretty freaking amazing. Yeah, so let's get into some pack opening. Hopefully we pull some good stuff. Foil Tameo is what we're looking for here. Let's crack this box. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Look at that. That is nice. All right. Let's go ahead and just take these packs out of here. Just set these packs over here, off to the side. And then we can put the stuff inside of this box when I'm done. All right, here we go. Pack number one. Now I'm going to go ahead and give a little bit of commentary on the rares. I'll let you know if I think the card's good, if it's going to see standard play, possibly if it might see some modern play. Let's see here. I'm just going to quickly go through the commons. Yeah, nobody cares. The uncommons, nobody really cares. So our first rare is Stitcher's Graph. Not too bad. And our foil is a Murder. And we got our flip card is something retarded. So let's go ahead and put these over here. All the commons and uncommons can go into this box. Next pack. Okay, let's go for the... So our uncommons are here, nothing special, and our rare is Huron's Grace. Card's pretty good. I think this card's going to be decent in the human deck. They'll probably run one main board, maybe one sideboard. It doesn't get hit with Collected Company, so it's not amazing, but still pretty good. Combat trick. Giving your whole team +1 in lifelink is pretty good. Put that in the rare pile. We didn't get a foil. Boo-hoo. We got this cool little meld card. I think that's pretty sweet how they did that. Continue on. Okay, some retarded commons. Nobody cares. Lunar Force. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about it in the comments. I think it's pretty solid. Being able to have a counter spell just sit in front of your opponent's face and like, hey, go ahead and cast something. I'm going to counter it. It's pretty good. And our rare, Summary Dismissal. This card's awesome. Not for maybe standard, but EDH. Pretty good when the counter war comes. Exile all other spells and counters all abilities. Pretty awesome. Good EDH piece. Oh, and we got the other part of that dumb meld card. The bottom half. We got the butt. We got the butt of the meld card. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, next pack. Open, says me. Alright. Bunch of retarded commons. Retarded commons. Oh, there's an uncommon. This uncommon is actually, I think, worth talking about. Emrakul's Influence. I don't know. Again, tell me in the comments what you guys think of it. I think it could see some play. Maybe as a 2-of in the Eldrazi ramp decks. It's pretty good. Drawing 2 cards every time you cast almost any creature in your deck. That's pretty solid. And our rare is Oath of Liliana. Great card. pretty valuable. And we got an extractor, and our foil is a lame ass common, but it's cool. Foils are always cool. I'll always take foils. I like how they're bling. They're the bling of magic. All right, here we go. That pack, oh, maybe I just opened it backwards. Thought the pack was, cards are packed wrong, but no, they weren't. These are commons, nobody cares. Uncommons, nobody cares. Our rare is an identity thief. It's okay. I'm not going to talk about this card because I don't like it. And our morph card is a actually pretty good human. This guy's worth talking about right here. He has first strike, lifelink. He's a 2-drop, 1/4 or 1/1. And then when you gain 3 life in a turn, he flips to a 4/4 with first strike, trample, and lifelink. It's pretty good. Pretty freaking good. But we'll move on. Next pack. Like, let's go Tammy or something amazing. Lily, Gisela. No, I don't really think Gisela's that great. I think she's all hype. Commons, bunch of crap. This card was really good and limited, but it is what it is. And we got the Lupine Prototype. It's interesting. That's all I can really say about it. 5/5 for a 2-drop, but it can only do anything if you have no cards in hand. Seems pretty bad. That's our little morph, our werewolf, that kind of isn't a werewolf. It's an Eldrazi. Don't know how I feel about how they did that, but it is what it is. Next pack. Let's move on with our life. Alright, commons. Love them. That bulk box is going to get real. Alright. Uncommons. Nobody really cares. Let's get to that. Oh, yes. This is the card I was talking about. This is the card I want. This card is nuts. Totally modern playable. Some people say it's not. Those people are retarded. This card is bonkers. Being able to sack a 4 mana converted mana cost on turn 5 and just dump him out and just ruin your opponent's game plan is really real. Card's good. The uncommon thing, interesting for limited, but I'm good on it. Not going to play it in a deck. Definitely going to play that Eldrazi though. That Eldrazi is too real. Distended Mindbender is what it's called. Solid card. Alright. Commons. Nobody cares. Well, don't even know why I show you guys this. Pretty lame. Uncommons. Still, nobody really cares. Alright. This one's pretty cool. Interesting card. Made a lot of people start to think about how they're going to play their decks in Modern. Is there possibility in Standard for it? Just allowing you to use your sideboard as an extra deck. Says you may choose an Eldrazi card you own from outside the game or in exile. Reveal that card and put it into your hand. So now even when they try to exile your really beast Eldrazi's, they come right back. All bad. Don't want to play against it. Seems disgusting. But a very interesting card. I like the flavor they put on it. Alright, some more lame commons that nobody gives a shit about. Alright, here we go. Some uncommons. And what's our rare? This guy. He's interesting as well. Sacrifice him and any number of non-Eldrazi Let me get this so you guys can see it. Alright. Sacrifice him and any number of non-Eldrazi creatures and put a 3/2 Eldrazi horror creature onto the battlefield for each creature sacrificed this way. Interesting. I guess it could change your weenies into some power. Other than that, probably not going to see no play. Maybe I'm wrong. Probably wrong. I'm usually wrong about most things. So let's see here. Common. Nobody cares. Let me just get past that. Uncommon. Again, nobody cares. And our rare is the big tree folk. We got some tree folk. That's what I'm talking about. Doran, what's up? Tree folk are back. They're ready to mess shit up. And our flip card is Bruna. Card is amazing and limited. Just nuts. You play it, people scoop. Pretty much scooping. Just a 5/7 with vigilance. It probably brings back something from your graveyard that late in the game. If you're not bringing back anything, you probably lost the game anyways. You probably didn't even cast Bruna, you're just dreaming about it. Alright, some commons. Lame. Uncommons. Lame. Dark Salvation. Card's interesting. I would like to see this card see some play. More than likely, and obviously the zombie builds. It's interesting. Seems like it could be pretty powerful. And we got an island. And we got another lame werewolf that transforms into an Eldrazi. Pretty lame. Let me get all this out of the way. Right over there. Alright. Like the Kaladesh spoiler. Look at that. Ooh, wow. We're gonna see Chandra's peeps. Alright. We got freaking some commons. Yep, they're in every pack. When I opened this box, I was like, oh, I hope I get some commons. I really hope I get some commons. Alright. We got an uncommon. Some more uncommons. Uncommon. Oh, and this card's pretty good. Collective Defiance. It's Chandra's last stand, basically. She's ready to mess stuff up. The fact that the escalate cost is only 1 colorless is pretty solid. Pretty solid, I'm not gonna lie. And our flip card, we have 2 flip cards. We got the lame werewolf, and we got the really sweet land that nobody wants to deal with once it melds. Is the dude that, the big town, just like crazy Eldrazi town thing. Pretty awesome. Pretty freaking sweet. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the mail card for the first time at the pre-release, freaked out a little bit. I freaked out just a little bit. Alright, some commons. Just wanted to state that I think that Prey Upon art is awesome. Only common worth keeping. You know what? I'll put that in the rare pile just because it's freaking cool. Alright, moving on with our lives. Uncommon. We're starting off on the uncommon train. Nobody cares. This guy's pretty good for limited. Nobody cares. This guy's actually pretty good for the human deck. I'll put him away. I like humans. And then this one. You may cast. Let me get it so you guys can see it. There you go. You may cast Eternal Scourge from exile. Isn't that nice? When Eternal Scourge becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, exile it. Interesting. I don't know if it's going to see any play. Seems strange. But it is what it is. And we got the stupid meld thing, and a land, and of course our token. Alright, moving on. Commons. Uncommon. Shards of Sandy. Imprisoned in the Moon. This card is awesome. This card is another EDH, I think, staple once it's legal, which is tomorrow. Enchant creature, land, or planeswalker. Enchant permanent is a colorless land that produces a colorless, that was right there. A colorless mana, and loses all their card types' abilities. Straight up lock down your opponent's commander. It is essential for EDH now that the rule of it going back to the commands when it leaves the battlefield is pretty freaking good. And our foil is a Faithbearer Paladin. Amazing. It costs 5 mana. It's a 3/4 with lifelink. Card is busted. No, I'm just kidding. It's garbage. Here we go. Commons. Just gonna skip right past it. Don't care anymore. So over the commons. Alright. Vampire chick. This chick is good. This is a good common to be talking about. She is a 2-drop, 1/2 with trample. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may discard a card. If you do, she gets +3 attack power until the end of the turn. Not bad when madness is real. Pretty powerful card. This guy as well, man. This card pretty interesting. Flash, 3-drop. When it enters the battlefield, other creatures you control get a +1 defense power buff. Other creatures you control. Value all around. This card's interesting. It's similar to a lot of the cards that were printed before, with the casting instants, the sorceries, getting the buff. I think it could be pretty powerful, like a storm style deck. Just like one-shot somebody. Not too bad. Put that over there. Cool. I like the spirit. This spirit is bonkers as well. Flying. Sacrifice it. Creatures you control gain indestructibility to the end of the turn. Pretty freaking amazing. Go ahead, Chandra. Try to wipe on my board. I got this crazy spirit out here. Ain't happening. And my foil rare. Hopefully there's 2 in here. I doubt it though. Is the weird Eldrazi that you can cast from exile. Hopefully there's 2. Nobody wants to pull that foil rare. But if there isn't, oh well. Still an interesting looking Eldrazi. Alright, commons. Let's get them out of the way. Limited bomb. Chick's amazing. And our foil is Assembled Alphas. This card's pretty interesting. I don't like the fact that it costs 6 mana. But his attack effect is pretty powerful. When it blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, deal 3 damage to the creature and 3 damage to its controller. Pretty powerful. And a bunch of crap. Common. And we got it. There. The Folly Academy. Interesting. The land base for this set was pretty garbage. And we got a Soul Sanctifier, yeah. Man, those last 2 packs. Those starter decks, man. Starter deck rares. Garbage. And our flip card is Valdarin Fario. I don't know how to say that. It's interesting. I think she might see some play. She is pretty bonkers when you do get a chance to flip her. Thinking in those like Cryptolith Right decks, we might see her get dropped every once in a while. The commons, and more commons. The uncommons. And nobody cares about. Collective Brutality. Alright. This card is pretty good. You can just discard cards to escalate it, which means you can just drop your madness cards into it and just get even more value out of the card. It's pretty good. And then we got a bunch of junk. Common. Uncommon. There we go. We got Emrakul, Influence. That big old thing, whatever that is. The Hamlet Captain. Oh yeah! And then we got the Soul Separator. This card's freaking cool. I love it. I think this is going to see some interesting play. If not in Standard, for sure EDH. People are going to do stuff with this card. Card's pretty awesome. Just being able to reuse this stuff in your graveyard. It's always interesting. And then we got that cool looking werewolf. It looks like he just ate a bunch of hot chilies. He's a hot pepper. He needs a glass of milk. That's why he's so angry. Yeah, that ghost chili. Alright, some commons. I'm sorry about the glare, it's late at night. I just decided I was going to do this video regardless. So, if the quality's a little crap, hopefully the next one will be better when it's daytime and I can record. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Elder Deep Fiend. Card is bonkers. Same thing with the Distented Mindbreaker. This card's going to be boss and modern. Straight just bonkers in like a Grixis shell. You sack a dude and just cast it for cheaper and tap down 4 permanents. It has flash and then just blow your opponent out. Pretty good. And then we got that cool human that flips, but nobody cares. And the commons, alright, nobody cares about. Uncommon, nobody cares. This card's good though. I'm just gonna say that. This card is pretty good. The fact that you can make them sack an attacking creature and then tap down their 2 creatures they have to block, just so you can swing in, or just gain some life, or tap their creatures down on your turn, gain some life, swing in. Any of those things gives you some value. It's a good card. We got that Noose Constrictor. Whoa. And, oh yeah, everybody's talking about this card. This is the card that everybody is talking about. No joke. I feel like it's really good for tempo, but still, that's about it. It's tempo, then it gets killed, then whatever it stopped happens, and you move on with your life. But the fact that it slows the person down is obviously the reason why it's so good and powerful, and that spirits can be a deck now. It's a good card. Oh, and we got the other piece of that crazy land that turns a whole town into an Eldrazi monster. Card's cool. And there's its butt. There's its butt. Alright, cool. Let's see what happens. Common. Alright, nobody cares. Peace of Mind. Oh yeah. Another uncommon. Nobody cares about. Thalia's Lancers. Interesting card. First strike. Whenever Thalia's Lancers enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a legendary card. Reveal it, put it into your hand. Shuffle your library. Pretty good. Nice little search function. You get a 4/4 for 5. Not bad. Seen worse. Seen a lot worse. cares about the comments. And let me know in the comments too if you guys do care about the commons. Maybe I'll do one video for the commons, but I don't know. I don't think anybody cares. Uncommon, nobody really cares. This card's really good. 3 damage, exile that card. One of the main reasons why I don't think Gazella is going to be that powerful because it's a 2-drop. And kills her and exiles her. She ain't coming back. So, I don't know. Okay, this card. Newsgraph Mob. It's interesting. It's a zombie. Maybe you'll see some zombie play. I doubt it. Ooh, and we got a foil werewolf. I collect foil werewolves, so happy about that. It's one of the uncommon ones too. And I think it looks pretty cool. What do you guys think? It's pretty freaking sweet. Sorry about the glare, it sucks, but it is what it is. Alright, cool. Nice little foil. We're almost there. We got another stack. We got 2 packs in this stack. We're getting close. Gotta get some crazy pulls now. The rest of the box hasn't been that sweet. A little depressing. Alright. The uncommons. Mockery of Nature. Vexing. And the devils. The devils. Making the Bible Belt angry for years. That's right. Trample Haste. Pretty interesting card. I don't think I'd play it ever. Period. Just wouldn't do it. Not that great. And then we got a Blood Mist. This card's pretty sweet. I could see somebody running an EDH just to give you some more freaking power. Beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gains double strike. What? Nuts. Straight nuts. Cashews. Alright. Next pack. Sorry if I'm going fast. Played EDH tonight. Want to go to sleep. I'm doing this super late at night so I can get it uploaded when the set releases. Okay, commons. Let's get to the uncommons here. Prying questions, nobody cares. This guy, nobody cares. That's pretty cool. I like the new ride down. Show that off real quick. That new ride down. What? Killing off that Eldrazi. Or something. Whatever the hell that thing is on the ground. And, oh yes. This is what everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to see that beautiful lady. That is the Liliana. Nice pull number 1. Or should I say value pull number 1. Value pull number 1, Lily. Pretty good stuff. I am pretty happy with pulling her. Give her some money. Get some of that box money back. I was actually able to get this box for pretty cheap at my local game store. Zero Gravity. He gives us a few ways to be able to save some money and take advantage of it when you can. Alright, here we go. Got that little uncommons on deck. What's up? Oh, and this card. Interesting mythic. Seems, I don't know. I wouldn't really run it because I don't really like running red and standard right now, but the card's pretty cool. He dodges spot removal like a boss. Other than that, he's a 4/5 dragon for 5 with flying. Not bad at all, but he dodges spot removal like a boss. Not gonna lie. And we got another one of this chick. I don't know, man. I don't know. Pulling her pretty frequently. Usually that means they're not gonna be that great. But I don't know, I still feel like I like her. I still feel like she's gonna do something. She's gonna see some play, which is better than none. I'm really hoping to pull a Tameo. really want a Tameo for my Bant deck. But if I don't, it's all good. Got all these commons. Can't go wrong with commons. Abandoned Reason. Interesting. Harmless Offering. Yes. This card is funny. And everybody thinks it's cute because it has a kitty on it. But what nobody is thinking about is what is going to happen to that poor kitty. That's a sad thing. Nobody ever took that into consideration. But hopefully nothing too bad. I'm pretty sure someone's going to give it a dark offering. And then, you know, a demonic pact is going to be all bad. It is what it is. Alright, next pack. Moving on with our last. Commons, get those suckers out the way. Uncommons that nobody cares about. Oh, she's cool. Like I said before. Cool. Vampire deck, good. A value card. And we got this thing. Have no words for it. Don't like it. Don't want to see it again. And a foil human warrior. I'm all about it. I'm all about foils. More about Tameos though. But hey. What I would really like to get is one of those Eldritch Evolutions. I think that card's just the best. Just the best. Takes the cake for me. Prying questions. Ooh, this one's good too. Not gonna lie. Happy about this card. Spirits is real. Card's good. It's just a good card. It allows you to put people back on company. Just put them off tempo. That's what the Spirit deck is going to do. It's going to put you off tempo, make you hate your life, make you question everything. Shreds of Sanity all day. Murder all day. Deranged. And we got a Bloodhall Priest. I think this could be like a 1 or 2 of in that vampire deck. It's pretty interesting. We are down to 6 packs left. Let's hurry up and get there, so that I can get to sleep and go to work tomorrow. Alright. We are going to get to the uncommons. The Long Road Home. Ride Down and Gaia Reach. The card is pretty good, I think, in the right deck. Madness. A Madness outlet on a land. I don't think you can go wrong there. I think for sure the vampire deck are going to at least run 1 of, if not 2. It's legendary, but I think you can afford to run 2 and get away with it. Because worst case scenario, you just start tapping it and throwing fiery tempers at people's face. Alright, the uncommons. Nobody cared, nobody cared. And a Grimflailer. This card's pretty good. I think a lot of people are talking it up more than really it is. I mean, it's a 2/2 for 2 with trample. And when it deals combat damage, you're able to pretty much trigger Delirium pretty quickly. Card's good. I think it's just talked up a little bit more than it really should be. But it's good. Man, if I could just pull a Tameo now, that would just top this box off. I would just be like, alright, value box. Alright, here we go. Uncommon, nobody cared about. The uncommon, nobody cared about. This uncommon, Boss Unlimited, it's basically Siege Rhino. Pretty good. And a Spirit of the Hunt. I think this card could actually allow werewolves to stay alive for a little while. I don't know how competitive it may be. Maybe tier 2, maybe tier 3 still. I don't know. But the fact that you can just dodge languish is essentially what killed werewolves most of the time anyways. Card's good. Ooh, and we got a Liliana emblem. Look at that thing. That is pretty cool. She looks pissed off. She looks like... I don't even want to say what she looks like. Provocative. Alright. Let's get through the... Oh, sweet. Another cool prey upon. All day. I'm all about it. All about those commons. Don't even know why I'm looking for these mythics, and the commons are just the best. Fortunes, favor. Some people are saying that this was just as good as like a impulse or something of that nature. I'm like, you guys are retarded. This card's garbage, I think. I think it's just too easy for your opponent to trick you into doing something stupid. Again, the guy's pretty good. And we got the Comfort Efforts. We got the white one. Interesting. Tap an untapped creature you control to escalate. Not bad. I just don't feel like... I don't know. It could be good. I take it back. It could be really good, especially with the tokens deck now. Not too bad. Not too shabby. 2 packs left. Here we go. Tamio, I know you're in here somewhere. Come on out. Stop hiding. Alright. There we go. Those commons, though. It's just the realist. All day. Uncommons. All about them. Oh, yes. This is all I really wanted. Just kidding. But no, seriously. This card, amazing. Makes that Doran EDH commander deck super busted. You get him out on turn 4, your opponent hates you. You have to get rid of it right away. Really good card. For that EDH deck. I don't know about standard. I guess it could work with that Triska something phobia or whatever. The Fear of 13 card. People are talking about it, but it's putting all your eggs in one basket, I say. Alright, let's get rid of these commons. Nobody wants them. Alright. Uncommon. Come on, Tamio. Let's go, Tamio. What? Oh, no, Tamio. Says, oh, okay, this is that cool card. Works really good with the Get Rog monster. Turn all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. That's a huge mana ramp in a deck that does nothing but destroy lands. Pretty good, so that was my pulls. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We have pulled some decent cards. I think Lily was our big stunner. We also pulled we pulled something else in here that was pretty interesting. We pulled the Distended Mindbender and the Grimflailer. Not too bad, not too shabby. Pulled some interesting foils, nothing of true value, but they're pretty. Alright guys, I'm gonna go to bed and get up and go to work tomorrow. Thanks for watching.